Mic check 1 2. Mic check 1 2. Mic check 1 2. Mic check 1 2. Welcome, 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 welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Waiting on my green light. Welcome, welcome back. Waiting on my green light. You tuned in, you tuned in, you tuned in to the Black People's Podcast. You tuned in, you tuned in, you tuned in to the Black People's Podcast. Make sure you hit like, make sure you hit share, and make sure you hit subscribe. We're back. We're back. We're back, and we're going to take our time. Make sure you hit like, make sure you hit share, and make sure you hit subscribe. You're tuned in. You're tuned into the Black People's Podcast. Let's go. Let's get those likes up.
Can you dig it? Can you dig it?
Talk to me in the chat. Talk to me in the chat. Let me know if we good. You're tuned in. You're tuned in to the Black People's Podcast. Let's go.
Juice. Blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice. You got that, you got that juice. You got that, you got that juice. You got that, you got that juice. You got that, you got that, you got that power. Yeah, power to the people.
Get them likes up. Get them likes up. Share, share, share. Let's go.
In the streets mobbing, repping good over evil. Power, power to the people. Yeah, all power
We back.
to the people.
We back. We back.
The power's in the people, burning and looting, repping good over evil.
Look, the power's in the people.
Huh?
Should've asked for equity, but we rather be equal.
Huh?
Let my people go, Prince of Egypt, this the sequel. Could never give up the precious, watch them burn just like Smeagol, it's the Ock. Giving life like an Ankh. We went from Chaldea, but ended on Plymouth Rock. We went from Black Tulsa to Section 8 out and watch. Judas in the Black Messiah, them crackers, they want me shot. That's the truth too. Black man magic, I might hit they ass with voodoo. Took the Bible, but left the land. Desmond Tutu, we only blind black at this point. Go grab your who's who. I rep that north side till I die, and that's a blues clue. Look, I ain't never want the recognition. All praises due, man. We in full submission. Now that I got your attention, you should know you got that juice too. Non-GMO, please don't let them people fool you.
Power,
Get them likes up.
people.
Share, share, share.
People. Yeah.
You tune in to the Black People's Podcast. Let's go.
Streets mobbing, repping good over evil. Look,
Huh?
power to the people.
Huh?
All power to the people. Yeah, the power's in the people, burning and looting, repping good over evil. Look,
Let's go. I'm going to run that back. Let's get those numbers up. I need double digits. It's been a while. It's been a while. I need double digits. Let's get those numbers up. You're tuned in. You're tuned in to the Black People's Podcast. Let's get those likes up. Let's go. Let's go. You tune in to the Black People's Podcast.
Can you dig it?
juice,
Can you dig it?
juice, juice. Blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice. You got that, you got that juice. You got that, you got that juice. You got that, you got that juice. You got that, you got that, you got that power. Yeah, power to the people. Yeah, all power to the people. Yeah, the power's in the people. In the streets mobbing, repping good over evil.
Share, share, share. Get my numbers up. I need double digits. Let's stop playing.
All power to the people.
I need double digits. Let's stop
Powers in
playing.
the people, burning and looting, repping good over evil. Look,
Look, the power's in the people. Should've asked for equity, but we rather be equal. Let my people go, Prince of Egypt, this the sequel. Could never give up the precious, watch them burn just like Smeagol, it's the Ock. Giving life like an Ankh. We went from Chaldea, but ended on Plymouth Rock. We went from Black Tulsa to Section 8 out and watch. Judas in the Black Messiah, them crackers, they want me shot. That's the truth too. Black man magic, I might hit they ass with voodoo. Took the Bible, but left the land. Desmond Tutu, we only blind black at this point. Go grab your who's who. I rep that north side till I die, and that's a blues clue. Look, I ain't never want the recognition. All praises due, man. We in full submission. Now that I got your attention, you should know you got that juice too. Non-GMO, please don't let them people fool you.
power, yeah, power to the people. Yeah, all power to the people. Yeah, the power. Powers in the people, in the streets mobbing, repping good over evil. Look, power to the people. Yeah, all power to the people. Yeah, the powers in the people, burning and looting, repping good over evil. Look.
What we looking like? What we looking like in the chat? Salute to Porto Rock. Salute to Porto Rock. Salute to Porto Rock. Salute the king of all men. Subscribe to Breadman TV. We trying to get it right, y'all. We taking our time. We taking our time tonight. I'm in relatively no rush. I've been gone for a minute. Right? I've been gone for a minute. Been out here trying to get situated. But I'm back. You tuned in. You tuned into the Black People's Podcast. Subscribe to Breadman TV on YouTube right now. I'm talking to my people on Instagram. I'm about to do some fly shit tonight. I'm talking to my people at Instagram on Instagram as well. Subscribe to Breadman TV on YouTube right now for the Black People's Podcast. For the full Black People's Podcast. It might get crazy tonight for the full Black People's Podcast. I can't stand these iPhones. Salute to everybody who showed up. Salute to everybody who has showed up to the Black People's Podcast. Make sure you hit like, make sure you hit share, make sure you hit subscribe. The title, the subject of the night and the title is very, very, very simple. I will fight you for this. I will fight you for this. I will box you for this. Do you understand what I'm saying? The title is very, very simple tonight. Very, 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 very simple. Let me get up. Salute to Mike from Boston. Salute to Porto Rock. Salute to King of All Men. We're gonna take our time tonight. We ain't in no rush. Salute to all of those who are tuned in on Instagram. But I will fight you for this. That's all I'm saying. We gonna freestyle tonight. You understand what I'm saying? But of course, I always got receipts. I always got receipts on deck. I will box you for this, Brazy. I will box you for this. Kenny Coon. Charleston White. I will box you for this. I will fight you for this. It's time to cut the bullshit, man. It's time to stop. It's time to stop with the oopty-wop, bro. You tune in to the Black People's Podcast. Make sure you hit like, make sure you hit share, make sure you hit subscribe. Make sure you hit like, make sure you hit share, and make sure you hit subscribe, man. I'm not playing with y'all, man. I'm not playing with y'all. We're gonna do it a little different tonight. Let me get up on my YouTube. We're gonna do it a little different. Tonight. We're going to attempt to integrate the platforms. Right? Y'all talk to me on YouTube. We will be taking call-ins. We will be taking call-ins as well. You tuned into the Black People's Podcast. Make sure you hit like, make sure you hit share, and make sure you hit subscribe. Right? I'm gonna start off, and I'm gonna go slow. God damn it! Every time. I'm gonna go slow tonight. I'm not in a rush. I want to start off with Deshaun Jackson. I want to start off with Deshaun Jackson from the Houston Texans. Like I said, we're gonna start off slow, but we gotta get straight to the bullshit because I have to. I don't know what to say about the situation with well, I do know what to say about the situation with Deshaun Jackson, but I have to speak carefully. I have to tread carefully anytime there are sexual abuse victims in the midst. Deshaun Jackson has came under some very, very serious sexual or abuse allegations, and all this has came under the has gone on while he's going through a mudsling battle with the Houston Texans about a multi-million-dollar contract. So we're going to talk about Deshaun Jackson. We're going to tread carefully, and then we may get into the shits a little bit later. But I want you to pay attention closely. Pay attention closely to the title. Huh? Pay attention closely to the title. I will fight you for this. That's a fact. You're tuning in to the Black People's Podcast. Make sure you hit like, make sure you hit share, make sure you hit subscribe. What I'm going to attempt to do, let me do this real quick. Like I told y'all, what I'm going to attempt to do tonight is integrate the platforms. See how this is going to work. See how this is going to work. And while I'm doing this, let me go ahead and get some music up while I'm working. Let's go ahead and get some music up while I'm working. I ain't ashamed. Salute to H-Time, man. I miss y'all. What's the damn deal? We back, man. It took us a minute. I missed y'all. I ain't gonna lie, I missed y'all. It took me a minute. It took me a minute to get this shit right out here, man. You know how it is when when you're moving across country. You feel me? Trying to let me get that mic up. Trying to make shit happen. You feel me? Trying to make that next move. You incur hurdles along the way. But it's all good. We back. It's all good, man. We back. You're tuning into the Black People's Podcast. I'm not in no rush. But for all my people, man, y'all know how we start the show off, man. For all my people, because they be hitting me behind the lines. Yo, Brad, what's up? You going live? You going live tonight? Brad, what's the damn deal? You going live tonight? Brad, are you good? What's up with the show? I appreciate y'all, man. That's what I need. That's motivation. Y'all let me know that my work, you understand what I'm saying, has not gone forsaken. For that, let's give you a round of applause. I know you're here. I know you're here, and you're beautiful. It's the only way I know how to explain it. Right? It's the only way I know how to explain it. Now we're gonna take our time tonight because like I said, it's a pop up, but I wanna talk about a couple of things. Pay close attention to the title. I will fight you for this. I will fight you for this. Queenzflip, Zab Judah set it up. I want Brazymiller, and then I want Kenny P, aka Kenny Coon. We're gonna talk about it, but first let's take care of some real business. Let's take care of some real business, some in-house cleaning. Because there's people out there that look like us, that look like me and talk like me that need me right now. I'm talking about Deshaun Watson. Deshaun Watson. Right? So let me go ahead and get this story up right now. Let me go to my display screen. Here we go. And if you're watching now on Instagram, you can tune in. You can tune in to Breadman TV. You can tune into Breadman TV on YouTube right now. You can tune into Breadman TV on YouTube right now. To catch the full show. But we gotta talk about Deshaun Watson and these sexual allegations. Why is this coming up like that? There we go. These sexual allegations. Right? The number of women suing NFL star Deshaun Watson for alleged sexual assaults grows to 7. it grows to 7. 7 women in the span of 1 month. In the span of 1 month, are accusing Deshaun Jackson. I'm sorry, I got to get his name right. Deshaun Watson, the prolific quarterback for the Houston Texans, of sexual assault. Deshaun Watson, the poster boy. Your poster boy quarterback. The new Russell Wilson. Upstanding citizen. It's never had an issue. It's never had one complaint. We've never heard anything about Deshaun Watson except how of an exceptional black man he was. The same Deshaun Watson who gave his first check $350,000. I remember that. He gave his first check as a quarterback to the lady who was working in the cafeteria, $350,000. To the black lady who was serving them lunch during those grueling tour days. If you're a football player, you know what I'm talking about. So at the end of those tour days, right? He gave that lady at the end of the preseason. He gave that lady $350,000. Now here we are, not even 3 or 4 years later, and out the blue, literally out the blue, 7 women accuse Deshaun Watson of sexual assault. So we're gonna break this down. Let me get up. Again, you tuned in to the Black People's Podcast. You tuned into the Black People's Podcast with Bread, man. Make sure you hit like, make sure you hit share, and make sure you hit subscribe. Right? Let me see. There we go. Let me get up. There we go. That's better. We're gonna break this down. I'm gonna take my time, and then I'll take some calls if you all want to call in, because I've had a lot of people reach out to me behind the scenes. We had a conversation about this on Instagram as well. You know, about this situation. Again, if I have my queens tapped in, let me go to my YouTube chat. Right? Where my mom's at. I need my mom's going to work. Make sure you hit the like, get my likes up. What up, Jay Sean? What up, Porto Rock? I'm looking for my queens. Right? I'm looking for To Me, In Me. I'm looking for Reign Supreme. I'm looking for Black Jade. Where my queens at? I'm gonna need y'all to tap in tonight. You understand? This is a very sensitive topic. I'm not here to write off any victims, but I want to make sure to cover this topic properly. So as I was saying, Deshaun Watson has been accused of sexual assault. The number of women that have accused him now has grown to 7. Let's read into the accusations and what's really going on. 4 new lawsuits have been filed against Houston Texans star quarterback Deshaun Watson, alleging sexual assault. The additional claims come from women who say he contacted them for services like massage therapy. That brings the total of lawsuits against the Pro Bowl quarterback to 7. They were filed in Harris County, Texas this week by attorney Tony Busby, who was representing the 7 women. So Mr. Tony Busby is I guess he's a very gifted and talented attorney. If he was able to find 7 sexual abuse victims to the same man and get them all to file and sign with him and file within 1 week, that's pretty goddamn spectacular, Mr. Busby. I'm sure this is your specialty, but again, I digress. After the first suit was filed on Tuesday, Watson denied those allegations in a statement posted to Twitter. Watson's attorney, Rusty Hardin, said Friday after the subsequent 6 lawsuits were filed that he is extremely proud to represent Watson and wholly stands behind him against what he believes are meritless allegations. However, we will wait to comment in detail until we've completed our review of the numerous evolving allegations from Mr. Busby, Hardin said. We will respond next week and ask you to keep an open mind until we do so. Right? Right? The Houston Texans, let's see what the Houston Texans are saying. Let's get comment from the Houston Texans. The Houston Texans issued a statement Thursday that said the NFL informed us today that they will conduct an investigation into the allegations made in the civil lawsuits filed against Deshaun Watson. I'll say that again. The Houston Texans issued a statement that said the NFL informed us that they will conduct an investigation into the allegations made in the civil lawsuits filed against Deshaun Jackson. Keyword, ladies and gentlemen. Keyword, ladies and gentlemen, being civil. Civil. These are civil allegations. Now I don't want to draw a picture. I don't want to put allegations on top of allegations. So what I'll do, I'll take my time since I'm here. I'm here with the Bread Gang. Make sure you hit like, make sure you hit share, make sure you hit subscribe. Get those numbers up. I'm here with the Bread Gang. And I'll just take my time and fill up a few receipts. Right? Because what we have to do, we have to add in all the variables. Right? We have to talk about exactly what's going on, right, before and after these allegations. Right now, so let me take my time. Let me get y'all back up. Let me show y'all how this works. Let me get my display screen up. Let me get my display screen back up. Now, I'm going to take you to just a basic YouTube page. This is a basic YouTube page, right? And as you see, all I did was type in Deshaun Watson, correct? You're going to see the latest news, for Deshaun Watson that comes up, and all of it is, look, Deshaun Watson faces allegations of misconduct and harassment. Allegations, right? Right? Deshaun Watson investigation. Several lawsuits. Let's see the rest. Watson expected to face lawsuits even 4 days ago. Deshaun Watson denies allegations. Now, let's get to the real receipts. Now, these are 2, 3, 4, 5 days ago. All the way up to 4 or 5 days ago, correct? Now, let's just type one word. Deshaun Watson trade. Deshaun Watson trade. Deshaun Watson trade. Have we forgot? Have we forgotten?
Welcome back to CBS Sports HQ.
Huh? Have we forgotten?
The paycheck that he wanted, and he gets
right,
to
but see,
stay
you're gonna be hard to press. So I'm gonna help. I'm gonna dig down deep so we can find it, because now all of a sudden you can't find nobody talking about the Deshaun Watson trade when this was top news for the last 2 months. Now all of a sudden you'll be hard pressed to find any news about the Deshaun Watson trade in the Houston Texans. Huh? This was just March 17th.
Calls. Teams are still very interested in trading for Deshaun Watson. I don't think anything has necessarily changed with that over the last 15 to 18 hours. As far as it concerns Deshaun and what teams that would be, it's your usual list of suspects.
This is before any of the allegations came up. Before any of these allegations came up, Deshaun Watson was still in the main news cycle, and the main the main news was Deshaun Watson wanting to get out of the Texans organization. Deshaun Watson exposing the Texans organization for a racist heritage, a racist culture. Yes, this is what was going on with Deshaun Watson right before these allegations. Can Houston Texans start rebuild without trading Deshaun Watson? That was 4 days ago. How should Deshaun Watson, Houston Texans, oh, no, that's the lawsuit. Wait a minute. We want to talk about the trade. Here we go. Here go the body. I'm going to play some of this, and I'm going to allow you all to have some common sense. I'm going to open up the phone lines here shortly. And if you want to try to tap in on IG, let me know as well. Right? Pay attention.
Massage therapists have filed civil lawsuits against Texans quarterback Deshaun Watson alleging inappropriate.
Oh, no, that's not the one. Stephen A. I'm trying to find the one last week. But see, this is what they do. Deshaun Watson trade. Deshaun Watson wants out of Texas. Let's keep it real. First take. You see? This is how they do. This is how they do. Now we can't find it. Now we can't find it. We got to go back. We got to go back 2 months to find the truth. Here we go. Let's just play this.
Okay, so Watson has been mum so far, but Max, do you think that the quarterback should just keep being silent, or should he speak up?
Deshaun Watson has done exactly what he needs to do. The pressure is all on the Texans right now. He can speak if he wants to, but there's no need to. Everyone can see from the outside where the dysfunction is. Deshaun Watson's reputation, both as a citizen, and as a player on the field, are sterling. His reputation is sterling.
Oh, wow.
To the point that none of us are even speculating. I wonder how Deshaun is responsible for all this. The entire world, the football world and the whole world that's paying attention saw like, whoa, the Texans messed this up with Deshaun Watson? What's going on over there? There's nothing he needs to say. The pressure is on the Texans.
This is what I do.
Max,
This what I do.
I respectfully disagree with you, and I use the word respectfully because I totally get where you're coming from, and I understand it from a strategic standpoint. It makes sense. What I would say to you is that different times call for different measures. And what I mean by that is that I don't believe that what's going on with Deshaun Watson is strictly and primarily about football. I understand that the team stunk, but if there's ever a sports league, and Louis Riddick knows this, if there's ever a sports league that can speak to parity, it's the National Football League. You can stink one year, be in the playoffs the next. You can stink one year and possibly get to the AFC Championship game or the NFC Championship game the next. Those kind of things happen in the world of football year to year. So as bad as last season was, you can literally turn around and resurrect yourself in a year without having a rebuilding program in place 5, 6, 7 years down the road. You don't have to have a quote-unquote process.
Nah, I'm gonna stop right there. You tuned in to the Black People's Podcast. Make sure you hit like, make sure you hit share, and make sure you hit subscribe. I'm showing you as of March 6, 2021, not even 2 weeks ago, right? Here we are watching on the main news, ESPN First Take. We're watching them talk about Deshaun Watson, right? And if he should speak about the Texans or should he remain silent. They're talking about his exemplary character. They're talking about how the onus is not on Deshaun Watson, how it's on the Texans. The Texans are messing up. This was just 2 weeks ago. Deshaun Watson had the Texans looking extra crazy just 2 weeks ago. Here are the receipts right here. I'm going to continue to let them play because I think Stephen A. hinted towards the racism, right? Towards the racism that was at play here with Deshaun Watson. I think he did, but let's just see. Let's go.
Philadelphia Philadelphia 76ers tried to do when they were throwing seasons for crying out loud. That's not necessary in the National Football League. If anybody knows this, the players themselves know it. So as a result, I don't think that what's going on with Deshaun Watson is strictly about football. I think the personal relationships that he thought he had cultivated and the kind of cachet that he thought he had developed and ultimately captured within the organization was severely compromised by somebody. Lies were told, he was deceived, or he felt betrayed. When you listen to J.J. Watt walking into the locker room apologizing,
oh my God!
When you listen to,
I gotta stop. I gotta keep stopping this because I don't want my YouTube live to get shut down. You understand what I'm saying? I'm trying to respect the copyrights, and a lot of time when you just tell the flat out truth like this, when you come with the hardcore receipts, you understand what I'm saying? The opposition gets extremely tight and they want to try to report you and shut you down. But as you can see, this is not just me. This is not my narrative. You understand what I'm saying? This is right here on the main stage. The main news in the main news cycle about Deshaun Watson, not even 2 weeks ago, was how the Texans organization was a trash organization. How Deshaun Watson had exposed them. How he had got his leverage as a black quarterback, how he was in the driver's seat, and how he now wanted out. How he was even willing to sit out a whole year, pass up the bread. He said, your money's no good. This was just 2 weeks ago, ladies and gentlemen. Allow me to finish up this clip. Let's go.
Johnson and former players like that speaking out. When you hear Jalen Ramsey, who had a similar situation in Jacksonville, if you remember, Max, I was right here on these airways, first take, right here, before Jalen Ramsey got out of Jacksonville. And I had reported, not just said it, you had stopped in the track. You said, hold on, because I know when Stephen A. says something like that, he's got some inside information. I said, and Ramsey's getting up out of there. He's had it with Tom Coughlin. Tom Coughlin is doing things within the Jacksonville's Jaguars organization that is alienating players and really turning them off in a fashion that they don't feel good about coming to work and representing any franchise he is the boss of.
Now what the hell do you think Stephen A. Smith is talking about right now? Right? See, even as Stephen A. Smith in the role that he plays, he has to sprinkle a little coon dust on it. I'm gonna just keep it funky. Right? Stephen A. He gotta sprinkle a little coon dust on there to soften it up, right? For the mainstream media. But if you listen closely, he's reporting how Deshaun Watson, Jalen Ramsey, and other black Texans players don't want to be in an organization because of racism, because of a culture of racism. Let's get straight to it. And this was just 2 weeks ago. Let's finish. We're almost finished. I don't make these things up. Let's go.
Enough, Jalen Ramsey ended up going. And I think what's going on right now, Lewis, with the Houston Texans, somewhere along the way, even when Bill O'Brien, got rid of Rick Smith, who was the GM, by the way. He wasn't the GM, but Bill O'Brien got rid of him and got that job. And he got rid of coordinators, and he got rid of coaches, and he got rid of players, and he made stupid moves in free agency. Somehow, some way, Deshaun Watson didn't say a word. But somehow now, this man is so turned off by the franchise, he's dug his heels in the ground, and he said, I ain't coming back. I don't want to be any part of this organization. Something's wrong. And that's what I'm pointing to, and that's why I feel it's important that Deshaun Watson at some point comes out and tells us what that is, at least generically, to say it ain't just about football. I'm a man. It's about something more than that. And I can't be a part of this organization.
Now,
ladies
and gentlemen, stop right there. Ladies and gentlemen, stop right there. That's not Bread Man yelling. That's not Bread Man being emotional. That's Bread Man. That's Bread Man showing you the top news cycle. The top sports news cycle from last week that has all of a sudden changed. Now the narrative is all of a sudden flipped, because from March, this says March the 6th, from March the 6th to, what was 4 days ago, to March the 16th, so 10 days later, 10 days later, seven sexual abuse women decided to come out and sue Deshaun Watson for sexual abuse claims. Now, I also want to throw the fact out, and again, I want to be careful. I want to be careful how I talk about this. But I also want to throw the fact out there. This is another fact. This is another fact. These are sexual abuse allegations, and this is a civil. These are civil allegations. Do you understand what I mean when I say civil? Meaning they did not even report this to the real authorities as a crime. This was never reported as a crime. It still has not been reported as a crime. And from what I'm reading, none of these several women intend on reporting it as a crime. These are civil allegations. That is fact. Facto Rooney. No criminal charges have been filed. I'm going to let you all to continue to do the math. No criminal charges, not one criminal charge. And for those of you who have any inkling about how the law works, you're supposed to file your criminal charges first. Because if you get those criminal charges, or when you get those criminal charges filed, and when that person is charged and convicted, that pretty much solidifies your civil allegations, your civil case. So they usually go straight for the jugular. They go for the criminal case first. But here we have several women in 1 week who came out with the same story that Deshaun Watson was texting me on Instagram and telling me to fly me out to give him a massage. And his behavior when I got there was inappropriate. These are the sexual allegations. Now I'm not here to discredit. I'm not here to discredit these women at all. I don't know these women. I would like to know the ethnicity of these several women. I would like to know that, but see, then they say you can't do that anymore. Laws have been made to protect our women, because so many people have tried to intimidate women in previous times when they tried to come out with their story. So I have to be real, this thing works both ways. But we have to keep in mind what's really at play here and what's been going on here. I just showed y'all the receipts, what's really been going on here with Deshaun Watson. So I just find it very odd how the news cycle has all of a sudden changed and shifted. Right? I'm gonna open up the lines right before I give my final thought. I'm gonna open up the phone lines before I give my final thought. I'm gonna attempt to open up my IG lines before I give my final thought, because I feel like there's some sinister things at play here that nobody really want to talk about. There's some sinister things here at play that nobody really want to talk about. So I'm gonna give the people the opportunity. Because you know what I found odd? Not that many people speaking up for Deshaun Watson. The city not speaking up for Deshaun Watson. Right? His teammates, the Houston Texans, nobody really came out yet to defend Deshaun Watson. I find this extremely unsettling. There has to be somebody close to him that knows that this is absurd. Right? No. It's been extremely silent. You tune in to the Black People's Podcast. Make sure you hit like, make sure you hit share, and make sure you hit subscribe. If you would like to support the podcast, feel free to Cash App $Breadman281. That's $Breadman281. You can also hit my my PayPal. I have that in that link in the chat. I have that link in the chat. The phone lines are open. If you would like to call in, the phone line is the phone number is 832-598-1641. That's 832-598-1641. And also for my people on IG. Feel free to tap in on this conversation. I'm going to see if I can make that happen tonight. There's going to be a reach, but I'm going to see if I can make it happen. Let me get cocked and ready. But I do not like what I see. I don't like what I see with Deshaun Watson. And it highlights what Colin Kaepernick been trying to tell y'all for years now. Colin Kaepernick probably finna buy a spaceship or rocket and fly to another planet right about now. Because we don't get it. We don't get it, and we won't get it. We can't act like we don't know what's going on here. Then we can't act like we're appalled. We can't believe that somebody would do this when they've already showed us on the main stage how far they're willing to go to destroy a black man's career, to take a black man down who has the nerve and the audacity, right, to flex his own leverage. To speak up for itself, to stand up for his people, to speak up for his people. The NFL has showed you time and time again how they deal with black individuals who carry themselves in this organization. Right? Right? They revealed themselves time and time again. And so we've let it get so bad, right? Because it was all good just a week ago. Once Jay-Z came out, once Jay-Z came out and said, go ahead and put your request in again, my G. I'm sorry about that. Put your request in again. Once Jay-Z came out and said it was all good, everybody forgot the real about the NFL. Once Jay-Z said, it's all good. Once Jay-Z came out and sat down to Daddy Goodell. Huh? Do I need to show you? Oh, no, okay. I'm taking my time. I ain't in no rush. I'm taking my time. I ain't in no rush. Let me get the receipts up. Because y'all want to act like y'all don't know what's going on. I'm not finna get upset. Jay-Z and Roger Goodell. Y'all forgot about the whole deal they did. About the whole press conference they had. Right? Once Jay-Z sat down with Roger Goodell and told the black people it was all good. Y'all left Colin Kaepernick out there by himself. Huh? And then the NFL got back to business as usual. Then the NFL got back to business as usual. Because Jay-Z told y'all it's all good. Now here we have a black man, Deshaun Watson, upstanding citizen. Never heard anything about this man. It was all good just a week ago. Huh? In an all-out mud-slinging battle, one black man against a billionaire organization, a multi-billionaire organization. And y'all want to act surprised when they start pulling tactics like this. That's business. Pay attention. That's business. They say sexual assault allegations, civil sexual assault allegations. That's business. That's money. No criminal charges. No criminal accusations. That's how business works, especially when you're a black man, right? All the gloves is off. All the gloves is off. You're at an extreme disadvantage because they can flip the narrative. They can flip the narrative at any time. I got to be careful again how I talk about this, but I cannot ignore the facts. I'm not making this up. Let me take y'all way back. Matter of fact, let me do this. Let me take y'all way back. You're tuning into the Black People's Podcast. Let's just talk about the Texans for a minute. Let's talk about the Texans for a minute. You can call in if you want to, and if you have, and also on Instagram, put your request in. If you disagree, we about to go through the Texans history real quick, right?
Call from.
What about?
To accept, press 1. To send a.
Port Rock. What's the damn deal? You tune in to the Black People's Podcast. Tell them where you calling from.
I'm from New York, but I'm in Dallas, baby.
Yo, what do you think about this Deshaun Watson fiasco, my G?
Yo, first and foremost, don't ever leave like that again, man. I need ever leave like that again, man.
I got you, my G.
We need to fix.
I got
Yo,
you.
This is what I think. I think there's different ways to look at it. I mean, like, you don't want to be cold and oblivious to the women's stories because you know if it do drop out and it is like something official, then you don't want to be that person to stand on that limb by your dolo. You know what I mean? Like, you don't want to stand out on that limb by your dolo. And I think that's why a lot of people don't want to touch it neither. Because with this cancel culture, anybody that step out, the minute, if it was to be true, this cancel culture will cancel anybody in a second. You know what I mean? They'll cancel anybody in a second. And then there's things that you have to look at too, like the Texans history, and then even in sports period, you got to look at two different things. How many times have teams covered up things for their star player, and then the player asks for something, and then that's when things get released.
That's
so
when they
it
release
could have been covered up. It could have been covered up, and they only exposed it because he flexed his muscles. So we don't know from that aspect if it had a pass and they made him look a certain way and then released it afterwards because he wasn't trying to play his part. You know what I mean?
That's
but
fair.
from what we see in the outside, he was posted up like Russell Wilson.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you said, Russell, he was an outstanding citizen. Y'all posterized him. Y'all made him look like he is who he is. And then when the minute something hit the fan, Man, and then the lawyer holding commercials with bulletin boards basically for shorties to come out.
Right.
The lawyer on the news like contact me at 1-8882. Like,
nah, you see what I'm saying? Yeah.
He got infomercials and shit. He like, yo, if you know him, if you smelled him, if you was in arm's reach, if you took a picture, holla at me. I'm trying to get you a check. You know, see how, you know what I mean? So you got it from that aspect too. Like, shit dangerous. It don't look sweet.
Hold up, Porter Rock. For my IG callers, for all my people viewing on IG, this is promotional. If you want to see the whole show, go subscribe to Brandman TV on YouTube right now. Go subscribe to Brandman TV on YouTube right now so you can hear the caller, so you can see the images, so you can see the videos, so you can see the receipts, okay? This is what we doing. Go ahead, Porter Rock, let's go.
So there's different ways to skin this shit, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, in 2021, you really don't know what side to hang on anymore, fam. Everything, we became so numb to everything, and it could either be a big fix or it can be the complete opposite. You know what I mean? Like, nobody really knows what end to hang on. You know, at the end of the day, I got a cousin that get nothing but Craigslist smut bags, right?
Right.
If my cousin hit the lotto, right? And my cousin hit the lotto, and all the Craigslist bitches he paid for, and all the Craigslist females that he ordered at one time, 5 years, 10 years ago, come back forward and be like, yo, he ate me. He did this to me.
Right.
He did, like, when do you draw the line too? Like, you know what I mean? Because anything could be an allegation now with the rules they putting on people. You know, like, you could have been on your Pepe Le Pew and grabbing a shorty and be like, yo, what up, mommy? And she feeling you, and then you hit the bag and she come back and be like, yo, Frank, give me $500,000 or you going to jail. You know, like, it's so many different avenues, bro.
Now, tell me what you think about this, Porto. I had a few men, come out and say, yo, I don't see how this happened, because they say, that's Deshaun Watson. He in Houston. You know what I'm saying? He the top quarterback. He got all this money. Why would he have to try to text with anybody on IG? Why would he have to even move like that right now? Tell me what you think about this. This is what I told them. I said, whether y'all know it or not, this the truth. A lot of niggas was corny before they made it to the league and got money, and a lot of niggas is still, and they just more corny. You feel me? After they made it to the league and got money. You see what I'm saying?
Like, they never touched it like that.
You feel me? You feel me?
A person that was not exposed to it, right? And he was primarily focused on sports his whole life. And his and sometimes they come from shielded backgrounds where the talent is masked by coaches, and they putting curfews on them. They're a vested interest. Okay, so now you come across money and you around other women that have just as much money as you too. That's an intimidating factor. How do you approach a woman that's in your echelon, on your bracket? You might just go down low to a shorty who don't got it, because at the end of the day, you might know how to approach her, because to her you a god, to another one you're equal. So fam, with that being said, come on, anybody that says that though has never had that phone call at 4:00 in the morning.
You feel me?
When you
feel me, bro?
When it's daylight out,
Right.
you kicking game to 8, 9s, and 10s.
Right.
When 3 o'clock in the morning hit and you a half a bottle Henny deep and you like 6 blunts in, yo fam, that phone call goes to the bottom of the list.
It's go time. It's go time.
It's go time.
Right. And so we can't make it a culture where we getting penalized for them late night calls, because they go both ways. You understand what I'm saying?
Yo, we talking from the perspective of a person that's not 120 million. So when you come from our perspective, where you have to kick game to get a shorty, or you have to approach it a certain type of way, of course you're gonna think, if I had 120 million, it's over. I don't have to call no Instagram. But you looking at it from a different perspective. you're not looking at it like he has 120 million, but he's never been
right.
He's never been in that position before, bro.
So should he be penalized for shooting this shot over the Instagram? You feel what I'm saying? Flying girls out. You know what I'm saying? How many girls get flued out? A lot. You know what I'm saying? So if this is a crime, then it's finna be a lot. You feel me? Like it's finna be a lot of dudes prosecuted because this is a culture, flying women out.
To think about the essence, fam, what's associated with massage parlors? All right?
Yeah, happy endings.
If you were a respectable woman, right?
She would have already
thrown out.
The Texans would have flew her out. If they was real masseuse, you see what I'm saying? They would have already been at the Texans organization.
And that's what I'm saying. You respectable. A superstar just hit you up. He about to fly you out.
Right.
You really think in the back of his mind, did you say something, Ma? Did you be like, yo, fam, I'll come out there and I'll massage the shit out of you for 5,000, 10,000, whatever. Yo, don't put your hands on me, though. It's not that type of party. Or are you half naked on your Instagram telling everybody you a masseuse?
There we go.
And making the implication that if you fly me out, fam, for 15 stacks, I'm not gonna say Nathan.
And so do I have to see this? And this is why I gotta be careful. And see, this is what we gotta be careful, Puerto Rock, because you know we people like us, we've been in them streets too much. You know what I'm saying? This type of information is too hard for a lot of people to swallow, but this is a true reality, and I can show you the receipts. You see what I'm saying? So if we're gonna prosecute this type of behavior, we gotta prosecute it both ways. You feel me? We gotta prosecute the people promoting it as well.
Yeah, that's why it's a sticky sticky avenue, and you always want to be compassionate to the women because you never want a woman to be voiceless, right?
Facts.
But me as a woman, right? If I'm coming and my lawyer's already in the public eye, right? My lawyer's already in the public eye. He's already announcing everything, right? If a man raped me, right, as a woman, I can't speak, but I would feel if I was a woman, I want him to go to jail. Don't pay me, man. You gotta go to jail.
That's another main point. Yeah.
You made me feel a way I've never felt in my life.
Right.
Fam, you gotta get wrapped up and get out of here.
Where are the criminal charges? Yeah.
Where's the criminal charges?
Yeah.
Why is so that means JJ really does have a price because your lawyer's telling him their price.
Right.
Your lawyer's telling him your price. He's saying for touching her, give me $250 or $1 million for all these people. They're already putting a price on themselves as it is.
No, that's respect.
They're already putting the price on themselves as it is.
That's respect. That's a real one. I'm gonna give you the last word, Porto, and then I'm gonna move on. I got some stuff in the works, man. I'm gonna get with you behind the scenes, man. I got some stuff in the works. I'll be seeing your calls. I'm gonna definitely get with you behind the scenes. I'm gonna give you the last word.
Ain't nothing, Brad. Don't take no more time off, man.
I got you.
You got it.
I got you, man.
Yeah, you be good, my G.
I got you, man. I got you. I love you. I appreciate your support and hold it down, man.
My G.
All right, that's what's up, man. This is what we doing, man. That's what we doing. He said don't take no more time off. He said don't take no more time off, man. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate the support, man. You feel me? You tuned in to the Black People's Podcast. Make sure you hit like, make sure you hit share, make sure you hit subscribe. If you would like to support the podcast, feel free to cash out $Breadman281. That's $Breadman281. Or you can hit my PayPal. The link is in the description. If you would like to call in on this topic before I move on, the call-in number is 832-598-1641. That's 832-598-1641. Or you can even put a request in on Instagram. You can even put a request in on Instagram, and we'll take your call. Right? If you're on Instagram, make sure you go to Breadman TV where you can see the full show. That's Breadman TV on YouTube. That's Breadman TV on YouTube. Hit subscribe and hit the notification bell right now. Let me go to my chat. Salute to Unbeatable Beats. What up to D-Town? Huh? Salute to Queenzflip. Huh? Salute to Nina Tay. Salute to King of All Men. Queenzflip, I'm about to get into this Brazy in a minute, so you might want to stay right there. You might want to stay. You might want to stay right there. I'm about to get into this Brazy. Salute to B Bill and Kenny P, aka Kenny Coon. Read the title. We about to get into it. I appreciate your support, my G. Salute to Nina Tay. Salute to B Bill. Salute to Black Jade. We got the queens in here. I want to get one of my queens to tap in on this topic before I move on. Right? I'm not trying to have a sausage fest. I'm not trying to have a sausage fest about this topic. That's not what I want to do. Right? So I want to be sure to extend the floor for this topic, Deshaun Watson. Let me get my screen back up. Deshaun Watson. I want to know what the ladies think about this. Did he get caught up? Did he fall for the oopty wop? Does he deserve to be in this situation if he was texting with females on the Instagram and flying them out for massages? That's what I want to know. Right? I don't want to disrespect these females' story. I just can't get over the fact. And I'm about to get my final take. I can't get over the fact that it was all good just a week ago. I showed you the receipts. How they was praising this man, how this man was in the driver's seat. How this man had all the leverage. How this man was in the main news cycle. Right? And he was exposing the Houston Texans for pretty much being a racist organization. All this as late as March 6th, I showed you the receipts. And not even 9-10 days later, they found 7 women to come out and put in lawsuits, not criminal cases. They didn't call the police. Nobody called the police. The authorities have not been involved. They weren't involved, and most likely they won't be involved. This is what happens when a black man goes against a multi-billion-dollar corporation. This is what happens when a black man decides to use the leverage he's gained within that multi-million-dollar corporation, right? And use it and apply for itself. This is what happens. They're going to make you pay. They're going to make you pay. And so my prayers go out to the alleged victims. Whichever women feel like they were abused or afflicted in this, my prayers goes out to those women. And my prayers also goes out to Deshaun Watson. Matter of fact, let me just do this real quick. I can't let the Texans off the hook, because this is what happens. This is what happens. So I'm gonna stay focused. And remind y'all that the Houston Texans organizations has an extremely racist history, all the way back to the Oilers, the Houston Oilers, and Warren Moon. All the way back to the Oilers and Warren Moon, and the racism that Warren Moon went through when he played quarterback. Yeah. You dealing with a different type of creature, bro. This my bag right here. You dealing with a different type of creature, bro. This real shit. The Houston Texans has a extreme lengthy history going all the way back to Warren Moon and the way that they have treated black players, black quarterbacks in their organization in that organization, in that city. This is a fact. The stories of Warren Moon. That's why you don't see Warren Moon. That's why Warren Moon don't mess with Houston. That's why Warren Moon don't even mess with Houston. And anytime he speak about Houston, he will tell you about the stories of him putting up stats like Deshaun Watson, right? And the fans constantly, his own fans in his hometown calling him nigga. And the organization doing nothing to protect him from the racism he encountered, from the racist threats he encountered. Warren Moon will tell you this story himself. Warren Moon will tell you this story himself. Allow me to keep going now. Don't stop. Allow me to keep going. Do y'all remember Arian Foster? Do y'all remember Arian Foster? Let me get him up. I got receipts. Do y'all remember the infamous Arian Foster? Oh, no, don't do that. Don't do that. Do not do that. Give me that picture. Do y'all not remember the infamous Arian Foster? Who pretty much had the same story as Warren Moon? Who pretty much had the same story as Deshaun Watson? Who pretty much had, I'm about to show you who else. Who else has had the same story? Again, the Houston Texans, who used to be the Houston Oilers, have a long, lengthy history of racism, overt racism in the organization. Arian Foster is another black legend who played for that organization and left with a bad taste in his mouth. He left with a bad taste in his mouth. He also had similar things to say of how the organization went about their business. Last but not least, let me give y'all one more before we move on. Let me give y'all one more before we move on. Do y'all remember DeAndre Hopkins? Let me get him up. Do y'all remember DeAndre Hopkins? Huh? And the issue, give me my picture. I'm going in. Give me my picture. Now y'all take it too long. And the whole spiel that happened with him and the head coach, Bill O'Brien, when he told, matter of fact, hold up, I got it in here. When he told Deshaun Watson, right? Not Deshaun Watson, DeAndre Hopkins, I don't like it how you bringing all your baby mamas up here. Here go the picture right here. I know what I be talking about. Look at the picture right there. I covered this already. You remember when DeAndre Hopkins had to tell Bill O'Brien, what you say about my baby mamas? When this white man who was the general manager, he was the head coach and the general manager for the Houston, Texas organizations, and he had the nerve to tell this black man how to handle his family, how to run his family, what he thought about his multiple baby mamas. And when DeAndre Hopkins checked him on it, not long after, they made the dumbest trade ever. That's why they're sorry now. They made the dumbest trade ever out of racism. This just happened. This is the Houston Texans. This is the history of the Houston Oilers. This is the truth. And so now we have, right, Deshaun Watson. Now we have Deshaun Watson out here going through the same thing, but on steroids. Going through the same thing, but on steroids. This is out of line. That's all I'm saying. I will be keeping up with this story. I'll be following this story closely. And let me tell y'all why. Let me tell y'all my theory. Let me get back up. Let me tell y'all my theory of why I think no one went to the criminal courts and they went straight to the civil courts. You want me to tell you why? And you want me to tell you why they're probably not going to go to the criminal courts? Because in some states now, because women have, had men do years and years and decades in prison for crimes that they didn't commit because of, rape allegations. Now, in some states, it is illegal. It's illegal for a woman to make a false rape claim. So she can go to jail for making a false rape claim. So that's why I think that the women have not went to the criminal, right? The criminal route, and they went to straight to the, you understand, the civil route. That's just my thought. That's just my thought. You tune in to the Black People's Podcast. You tune in to the Black People's Podcast. Let me get some music. We're going to take a brief intermission. I'm going to come back and holler at y'all about some things that's been going on behind the scenes. We got to talk about it. We really got to talk about it because, yes, man, I will fight you for this. For what I'm doing right now, I will fight you for this. So we about to take a small break, and we're gonna come back and talk about it. You tune in to the Black People's Podcast. Let's go. Let's go. Go get some water. Go get some water. Go get your blunts. You feel me? Go get your drink. Go refill. And we're gonna talk about it. But I will fight you for this. For this right here, I will fight you for it. Power to the people, man.
Power to the people. All power to the people. The power's in the people. In the streets mobbing, repping good over evil. Look, power to the people. All power to the people. The power's in the people. Burning and looting, repping good over evil.
Look, the power's in the people. Should've asked for equity, but we rather be equal. Let my people go, Prince of Egypt, this the sequel. Could never give up the precious, watch them burn just like Smeagol, it's the Ock. Giving life like an Ankh. We went from Chaldea, but ended on Plymouth Rock. We went from Black Tulsa to Section 8 out and watch. Judas in the Black Messiah, them crackers, they want me shot. That's the truth too. Black man magic, I might hit they ass with voodoo. Took the Bible but left the land. Desmond Tutu, we only blind black at this point. Go grab your who's who. I rep that north side till I die, and that's a blues clue. Look, I ain't never want the recognition. All praises due, man. We in full submission. Now that I got your attention, you should know you got that juice too. Non-GMO, please don't let them people fool you.
Power to the people. All power to the people. The power's in the people. In the streets mobbing, repping good over evil. Look, power to the people. All power to the people. Powers in the people, burning and looting, repping good over evil. Look.
You tune in to the Black People's Podcast with Bread Man. You tune in to the Black People's Podcast with Bread Man. We back, baby. I told y'all I was coming back. We back, baby. Huh? Let me go to them comments. Salute to Nina Tay. I saw Queenzflip in there earlier. Salute, my G. Salute. I see Willie Podcast. Salute. Huh? Salute to Abstract Minded. What's the damn deal? Salute to ABN. Huh? Salute to D Boris. Salute to Unbeatable Beats. Salute to the Private. Huh? Salute to King of All Men. Huh? Salute to Mike from Boston. Salute to B Bill. Salute to everybody who's tuned in. Everybody who is tuned in to the Black People's Podcast. Now let's go ahead and get into it, man. Now let's go ahead and get into it. And again, I'm gonna take my time. On this, man. You feel me? I'm not in a rush. I'm not yelling. I'm not emotional. I'm not gonna flip out. How Jerry Maguire say? Don't worry, I'm not gonna flip out or anything. No. We chilling. I'm gonna take my time. I'm gonna start out and say, I will fight you for this. See, people don't understand. People don't understand what's going on here. I'm gonna catch y'all up. You see, what I do here at the Black People's Podcast is not easy. It's not easy, and it's not for play. You see, you have a it's crazy. You have a very strong force. What I recognize is racism and oppression. That's highly invested in holding the people who look like me and talk like me, men and female alike, back, down. You drag us when we here, and you jump out the window and you drag us when we die unjustly. I, for one, pride myself. I feel like I have a pride. I mean, I have a gift. I have a gift for exposing people like this who try to sometimes hide among us. I also have a gift for going after the ones, right, who tend to make a name, who I call the bullies. I go after the bullies. This is what I do. Some people call my tactics brash, harsh, aggressive. Picture that. But a lot of these are the same people who called Breonna Taylor a trap queen. A lot of these same people are the same people who called George Floyd a dope fiend. A lot of these people are the same people who said that Eric Garner and Ahmaud Arbery deserve to die. And so I bang harder. And so what comes with that territory is a lot of people want to come for my neck. I take a lot of heat here. Cause see, it's easy. It's easy to jump out the window and start cooning. You have a lot of white people to back you up, and then you have a lot of black people who are probably gonna support you on some coonery shit, right? But when you coming from where I'm coming from, I don't have the top level of education. I'm not out here acting like I'm all super woke. No, I'm just a real nigga. Not letting none of that shit fly. Right? And then you wanna call my tactics hard when I keep the same energy. So over the last, and let me go ahead and start pulling up these receipts. Over the last month or two, I've seen some things out here. And let's just keep it funky. I've been challenged. I've been directly challenged by opposition that I claim, right, that I claim to combat. I spent all this time trying to pull them out the weeds, and I found them. So I'm going to show y'all some receipts. Let me introduce y'all to Brazy. Let me go ahead and introduce y'all to Brazy. Brazy is a gang member, a white gang member who insists on using the word nigga. His name is Brazy. Brazymiller. Let me see if I can get him up. Let me see if I can get this up. Here we go.
And
Here we go. Let me see if I can find him. It's okay. I got it on mine.
That's it.
I got it on mine. Let me find him. Here we go. This is Brazymiller.
Like I feel like
Pay
thinking
attention.
like that is a poor mentality.
Let me
I don't
catch
like
y'all up.
bullshit, nigga, so
Let me
that's
introduce
why I
y'all to
hate
Brazy. Let me introduce y'all to Brazymiller. And for those who are about to tune in, put your kids away, right? I'm going to try to be as respectful as I can, but I'm going to give you fair warning about the language. It's vulgar, and it might be upsetting. This is Brazy, a white gang member, and he insists on using the word nigga. And so this is what happened when I collided with him the first time on Instagram. I'm just going to touch on this just a little bit. I'm not going to show y'all too much.
Allie, to get your number because you my...
I'm not going to show y'all too much.
Recognizing the black community on blood, nigga. You don't know how to respond to that, bitch. Come on back in, bitch. Come back in, bitch.
This is Brazy.
Why you eating my dick, my nigga? You eating my dick. People on blood. Look at your fucking account. Why you eating my dick, bro? Look, now you accepting it. I don't do this internet shit, bro. Niggas. Let's go. Now you open up your account.
I don't do internet shit, bro. I don't do the internet shit. Get off my dick. I don't do internet shit. Hop in my DM. I don't do internet shit, bro. Simple.
Tell us more about the facility you was in. That's what we want. So you, being the weak, feeble-minded white boy that you are, you went in there green, nigga. See, I seen your type, nigga. I seen your type. I know exactly who you are. Huh? I know exactly. Be real. You don't want to tell the truth, you racist motherfucker. Tell the people what was going on Queenzflip Live today, bitch.
You
ain't gonna do it. Watch y'all. Watch y'all. Look, he ain't gonna do it. He ain't gonna do it.
Hey, yo, you right.
Yeah, I know. Stick to it, though. You don't want to tell him why? Right. I'll tell him why. He want to say the word nigga, so he gonna fight me and every black person in the community so he can say the word nigga. That's what he's talking about. That's why he said I'm on Queenzflip dick. No, I'm on the black community dick, bitch. I'm on the black community dick. I'm on the black community. I'm on the black community dick, bitch. How about that? I'm on the black. Look. I'm on the black community dick, bitch. I'm gonna fuck you up. I'm gonna fuck you up over the black community, bitch. Now what?
You on black dick? You just say you on black.
Yeah, I am. You're right. I'm gonna put it right in your. That's why we're gonna have the problem, Brazy, and that's why I think, right? Even though I want to interview you, that's why I think we really gotta fight. We ain't gotta fight in the streets. We can do it for charity. We can really box. Because listen, because when I understand how you feel. We understand your passion. So
let me stop right there, because y'all think I be playing. Y'all really think it's a game. Y'all really think it's a game, and I hope y'all been tuned in and been following me and really caught up on what's going on, bro. I don't just talk out my ass. See, it's a method to the madness. That's one receipt. So let me catch y'all up. This white boy, Brazy, a white gang member, gang affiliate, solidified. But see, there's a problem. So I pulled his card. I said, so you're going to, because the whole thing was, he insists on calling black people nigga, right? And so there was a whole hoopla. I was on his neck. And so I got down to the bottom of it. I said, yo, so when you go around, a regular black man and his child, knowing that you're a gang member, it's on blood, this is on blood, that, are you out here terrorizing the black community? So a black father gotta swallow his pride in front of you and let you carry yourself how you want to, because you affiliated with blood. You're a white boy who affiliated, so you terrorizing the black community in the name of blood. Now, I'm going to stop right there because it gets a lot more sinister. But I'm going to stop right there because a lot of y'all thought I was going too hard. A lot of y'all thought I was going too hard, right? But so then I just seen some receipts, because this is what I do. Then I just seen some receipts here recently. And when I pull up these receipts, Brazymiller just came on Queenzflip Live while I was on there yesterday and confirmed that he wants to smoke. He would like to get in the ring. He wants to fight me for the rights to the word nigga. That's a fact. I told him, I said, yo, I'll fight you for that word. If I lose, I'll stop saying that shit for a year or two. I'll stop saying the word nigga. And you can say that shit however you want to, whatever you want to, nigga. I can't say shit. I'll fight you for that. If you lose, you forever banned. You done. I'll fight you for that word. I put that in the atmosphere. He showed up on Queenzflip Live yesterday, standing on it. He stands on this. And so again, a lot of y'all want to say, slow down, Brad. You tripping, Brad. You going too hard, Brad. Oh, no, don't do that. You going too hard, Brad. Well, let me bring this up. Dang, I gotta log all the way out to do it. Let me see. Let's log out. You tuned in. Right now you tuned in to the Black People's Podcast. Make sure you hit like. Make sure you hit share. Make sure you hit subscribe. Make sure you hit that notification bell too, so you don't miss my YouTube lives. Right? Let me try to get this up. So, right there. Let's see. Oh my God, come on. Jeez. Let me get this up, y'all. Oh, this is what I'll do. Here we go. My bad. So a lot of people said I went too hard. But then I came across this on Brazy's Instagram. This is what Brazy promotes. This is what Brazy promotes. And I wonder, I'm going to show you the clip first. But I wonder. Let me show you the clip first. Let's go.
Mix it up. Mix it up, man.
Huh? Let's go.
Mix it up. Mix it up, man. Mix it up, man. Mix it up, man. Mix it up, man.
I want y'all. Let me be quiet.
Still going?
Then he called him a nigga. Stop right there. You hear him calling him a nigga. I will fight you for this. Now I'm getting upset. I got to calm down. Hold up. Let me stop. Let me get up. I will fight you for this. I want to box you for this. What we see here is one of the main problems that we have in the black community. I'm going to break this down. And this is why I'm going to do something that a lot of people are not willing to do. A lot of people would never do. I'm going to break it down before I get up out of here, man. I'm going to break it down before I get up out of here because I'm tired of this. I'm tired of this. I'm tired of this. Let me play this. Let me play this. Let me play this. I need to play this while I'm talking because it should bother you as much as it bothers me. Because see, y'all told me to slow down. Y'all told me to pump the brakes. Y'all told me to pump the brakes. Because I called this white boy out for constantly calling people nigga. I exposed them. I showed how our own people continue to come on my live and come to his defense. Do you understand what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck who you are and where you from. Until we get this shit right. That's what it is, and that's what it's always going to be. These are my own brothers and sisters, yet they came to the defense of this white boy, right? Right, and said I was out of line for exposing him and charging him up about the use of this word. My mind was blown back. So y'all didn't just stop there. The black community, y'all don't just stop here, and that's why I say I will fight you for this because there is no other side. That's why I get sick. There's never a counterbalance to the bullshit we do to ourselves in our own community. Because let's just put Brazy aside. Let's put Brazy aside right here in this clip. He's the only Caucasian there. So the truth of the matter is, we watching one black man, right, fight a white boy, and I'm gonna get to the sinister part about this. Fight a white boy in front of his own people. In front of his own people. Do you understand what I'm saying? And they sit, condone, and promote. And cheer him on. While he has hand-to-hand combat with another black man, a brother, and calls him nigga. If this does not do something to your soul, if this does not do something to your heart, then there's something wrong with you. If you don't think anything is wrong with this, then there's something wrong with you. That's why I bang the way I do. Yeah, I love comedy. Yeah, I like to have fun. Do you understand what I'm saying? Of course. But that's why I go so hard. Y'all be trying to figure it out. This is why I go so hard. And so what I want to ask the people is, I wonder if you're wondering the same thing I wonder. Is Brazy fighting this black man right here in front of his own people because Brazy kept calling him nigga? And he wasn't having it? Huh? And so this is what happened, and it's a fair one. Salute. He gave him a fair one. Brazy told you. He stands on it. He will fight you for the rights to say the word nigga. So I'm saying to Queenzflip, because when I was on Queenzflip, let me get back up. When I was on Queenzflip Live yesterday, this is no bullshit. Matter of fact, I can go to it. I think it's on YouTube already. When I was on Queenzflip Live yesterday, I don't have to make nothing up. I don't just be talking. I had issues with another young fella, and all of a sudden Brazy remembered that I wanted that smoke. Brazy all of a sudden remembered. So when he saw me, let's just keep it funky. Let me see if I can find it. When he saw me and Queenzflip talking to Zab Judah, yeah, Yeah. The champ. Yeah, the champ. The champ. Then he tapped in. Then he decided to tap in.
You heard what?
So let me find this clip. Let me find this Zab Judah clip. Let me find this Zab Judah clip for the people. Matter of fact, I ain't got time.
In that ring.
Y'all know what I do. Shit got real crazy on the Queenzflip live yesterday. Look at the title. Breadman versus Kenny P boxing match. Zab Judah. Breadman versus Kenny P boxing match. Zab Judah. I don't have to make nothing up. I had been told Queenzflip, I want Brazy. I want to box Brazy for the rights to the word nigga. Then yesterday, I had to be respectful how I speak about this. That's why I say I'll fight you for this. Y'all don't understand. It's a constant theme going on. Out of nowhere, not out of nowhere. I know exactly where this guy came from. You see the bald head man up there to the right. Let me get him up. Let me get him up right. Out of nowhere, Kenny P, aka Kenny Coon, jumps on a live talking about some shit that has nothing to do with them. Some past shit that has nothing to do with them. He opened up some old nasty wounds yesterday. And it's cool, you can get your shit off. But in the midst, told me how he would put his hands on me. Huh? Told me what he would do to me. As a man, you know what comes with this. So now we're into the realm where, right, you can do this internet talking. We can keep doing this. We can keep doing this online shit. We can keep going back and forth. We can keep talking. You feel me? Or people can really stand on what they believe in. Right? Because again, what I'm starting to notice, and let me get back up. What I'm starting to notice is there's a constant thing. And this is why I say I will fight you for this. Go look at my Instagram page. You tune in to the Black People's Podcast. Make sure you hit like, make sure you hit share, and make sure you hit subscribe. Go look at my Instagram page right now. Go look at my YouTube page right now. My work is already out there. I stand on it. I ain't got to talk about it. I stand on it. And so there's a constant thing when I see certain people coming for me. Right? I told y'all earlier, a lot of these are the same people who stand on dragging the black community, i.e. Brazy, i.e. Kenneth Coon. Don't worry, we got time. We got a lot of time to expose Kenny Coon, the black conservative. We know who you are. We know why you tight, and we know who you are. But I'll oblige you. Especially when you start telling the public how you want to put your hands on me, how you really want to see me. We can make that happen. I will oblige you because unlike a lot of people out here, unlike you two, let's keep it funky. Unlike you two, y'all will do all that shit in the streets. Huh? Brazy. I challenge you. Will you bring it to a ring? Will you stand on it? Will you stand on your foundation? Will you stand on your square? And will you step in the ring and fight for it? I will, Brazy. I will. Huh? Kenny, we heard you. We all heard you, Kenny P, a.k.a. Kenny Coon, the black conservative. We know who you are. I'm going to expose you either way. But do you want to stand on it? Do you want to stand on your square, stand on your foundation, and box for it? Bring it to the ring? I will. I will fight you for this. This is not a joke what I do. Even though I joke around Even though I love comedy, I do stand-up comedy. Even though I love producing, I love doing all that shit. But at the end of the day, there's a constant theme with all of the work that I do. And if you have a problem with that, then before my years are well gone, before my good years are well gone, I will gladly. I want a 3-fight deal. I told Flip, we already got the first 2. I'm trying to get a 3-fight deal. I want a 3-fight deal. I've never stepped in a boxing ring in my life. But I'm willing to sacrifice everything that I have, everything that I do, and put it on the line. I will fight you for this. I will rededicate myself to training every morning, every night. I've done it before, but I ain't no Nate Robinson. This ain't no Nate Robinson. I will dedicate myself to learning the fundamentals of boxing and the sweet science of boxing. I told him I need 3 to 6 months. Give me 3 months for Brazy. Give me 3 months for Brazy. That's all I need. 3 months for Brazy. 3 months of that. 3 months after that, I want Kenny. Right? And then give me the third fight. I give you a third optional. A third optional. I will fight you for this. We had Zab Judah on the line yesterday. I want a 3-fight deal. We got the first 2 lined up. Where's Charleston White? I got receipts for all y'all. Who was willing? Who else is willing to stand on it? My work is out there. I showed you what I'm willing to stand on, what I'm willing to legally fight for. This is beautiful. Salute to Zab Judah. Salute to Zab Judah. If there's an opportunity for me to widen my platform and show people that I'm willing to fight for this shit, and so should everybody else, then so be it. Are you willing to do the same, Brazy? Are you willing to do the same, Kenny P? I'm not playing. Charleston White, I'm not playing. We know who you are. Officer Tatum, it's over. Now, you know what? I'm just finna start training. I'm just finna start training, right? I'm just finna start training. Let's put that out there right there. I'm just finna start getting right and start training, because I got a list of you niggas, bro. But we can start with Brazy and Kenny P. That's the type of nigga I am. I'm gonna stand on that. I just showed you the receipts. I'm not even finna read the comments. I'm not trolling. I'm not making nothing up. I just showed you a white man that I've had issues with for a few months now, who I've already challenged. I said, let's do it for charity. Let's do it for the people. I told them this a month ago. Meet me in the ring. And then we see this. And then we see this. Huh? Let me get to it. Let me bring it up. And then we see this. And everybody quiet. I want to know. Did this black man have the same problem I had? Let me get it up. Did this black man have the same problem I had with Brazy? He got fucked up. He got fucked up in front of the Bloods. Let's just keep it funky. That black man, he worked that dude. He worked that dude back there. Huh? But will you put the gloves on? Will you put the gloves on? He called him, look, let me bring it back. I'm gonna play it again. He called him a nigga. He called him a nigga in front of other black men while he was working them.
Big B's, man. From the top. Mix it up.
This is disgusting to me.
Mix it up
I'm so sick. If this don't make you wanna, come on, bro. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. I'm about to open up my phone lines, man. I will fight you. I will fight you for this. I will fight you for this. Then we got people like Kenny P. Let's go ahead. Then we got people like Kenny P. You don't even know me, my G, but you want to be like me. You don't know me. You don't know me, but you want to be just like me. You want to be just like me. Right? But besides all the shits and giggles, besides all the funny shit, right? We know who you are, Mr. Black Conservative. Pay attention. We know who you are, Mr. Black Conservative. We heard your grievance. When you first came on. Huh? You one of the few niggas that want to fight me for it? That's cool. That's cool. We can have that type of conversation. And look, he's experienced. I know your secret. I've done my homework, Percy. That doesn't change a thing. The black conservative. We've been looking for you. So stand on it. I will have no more of this. Put up or shut up. I'm really finna start training out here, man. I was face to face with Zab Judah. And opportunities like this do not come often. If you want to call in, feel free to call in. The call-in number is 832-598-1641. The call-in number is 832-598-1641. There go Queenzflip right there. I'm going to go back. He says it's Brazy challenging me at 1 hour and 41. Let me see if I can find it. See, y'all think I just be talking. Huh? Y'all think I just be talking. So let me take my time. Let me calm down. Dog, I would change my whole life for this. I would change my whole diet for this. I would change my whole work schedule for this. I would change my whole sleep schedule for this. I would change my whole everything for this. Do you understand what I'm saying? I want that deal. Matter of fact, let me get to it. Let me just put Queenzflip in because he just posted it. Here we go. He said an hour and 46. Let me see it. An hour and 46. Huh? Y'all think I be lying? Let me see. Y'all think I be lying? Oh, there we go. And this was as recent as yesterday. So we got Brazy. So we got Brazy on here.
6 pounds real quick.
This how nasty it is. You got Brazy on here. He pops out the blue after we do the live with Zab Judah, right? Right now, I just showed y'all at the beginning how I challenged this man about as long as 4 weeks ago. See me in the ring. We could do it for charity. I'll fight you for the N-word. I've been told you this. Then when you saw us on the live with Zab Judah, then you wanted to pop in. Then after that, the very next day, we saw you, right? We see you on Instagram working a black dude who looked like he was out of your weight class and just keep it funky, but y'all was street fighting. Y'all was really street fighting. Salute to you for that. Salute. So let's see what you was talking about yesterday, just to confirm where we at. Let's go.
Now Brazy want to fight.
Brazy,
Brazy, let me handle mine. I want to show this guy some love.
Now Brazy want to fight. You the one that challenged.
Come on, bro.
Hey, Flip, it's going to be like 24/7.
Y'all need to start.
You're going to get all the clips of my
y'all
training.
Need to start talking about the specifics.
I'm
like
not bagging out nothing.
What size?
I want to show Breadman love.
Yeah.
Yo, Kenny, how much you weigh if you don't mind me asking, Kenny?
Right now, I'm about 208.
How much you weigh, Brett?
Ooh, okay. We not okay. Yeah, I thought it was like 220. I thought he was gonna do some work. We good. I can meet him at 2.
No, I slimmed down. I slimmed down. I was 217, 218. I slimmed down to 208 because I'm in the gym right now.
Can you meet me at? Can you meet me at 195?
We set the paperwork. If we set the paperwork, I can make 195.
You heard him, Flip. I'll do that.
If we set it, whoa. Catch weight 200.
And this shit getting real, man. This shit getting real.
You lighter than me, Breadman? You trying to step up to a heavyweight? Wait. You a cruiserweight? You trying to step up to a heavyweight?
Facts.
Okay.
Facts.
Let's stay there.
Yo, my man, catch weight is 200. Since you lighter than me and you a cruiserweight, I'll come down to 200. You just got 5 to go up.
Hey, man, I'm 194 right now, man.
Hey, yo, if it's anybody out there in the Providence, Boston area, right, they got dibs on the gym, they got dibs on the trainer who wants to train me in the ring, straight beginner, from the beginning, the fundamentals of boxing. If it's anybody out there, hit my DM, Breadman832 on Instagram. Hit my DM, Breadman832 on Instagram. If you're really serious, talk to me right now in the chat, and I'll send you my email. Let's go.
6 pounds real quick.
Brazy.
Now Brazy want to fight.
Brazy, let me handle mine. I want to show this guy some love.
Now Brazy want to fight. You the one that challenged me since day one, Breadman.
Oh, he did? Say word. Say word, Brazy.
That's why I'm confused when I've been
Breadman called me out since day one.
That's true, Flip?
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Nah, so we all we all on the same accord. See this y'all gotta pay attention. A lot of people will try to hit y'all with the ooh-wop and say a lot of shit about Breadman. They're gonna say a lot of different shit. One thing that they can't sell y'all on and won't be able to tell y'all that Breadman a fake ass nigga. You ain't never gonna hear that.
Brazy, tell Kenneth why.
Oh, we're not gonna bring it back up, but you been on
because of the end comment. Because you saying end. So wait. Breadman said he gonna teach you a lesson. That's why. That's his mentality.
About what? About what?
Okay.
He said he gonna beat my ass.
He gonna correct you.
Okay. So here we go. There go the receipts. Don't get mad at me. I know some people hit me. Yo, Breadman, chill, let it go. You know, Bread, yo, why you? I'm showing y'all. So now, so we don't just have Brazy outright. You feel me? Disrespecting the black community, terrorizing the black community on some real shit. I fear for any regular working man who runs into what we just saw in that back alley, and they got a problem with Brazy saying the word nigga. So y'all don't want to talk about that. But see, not only y'all don't want to talk about that, you don't want to talk about the black man, right, who also desires physical confrontation, right? But he ain't got no problem. He ain't got no problem with Brazy saying the word nigga either. Don't look at me. Don't look at me. Stop doing that. It ain't me. And I'm tired of it. I'm tired of it. Let me continue.
Same thing.
You heard?
Same thing. When people
disrespect
my people,
he said he gonna beat my ass for
I will
400
fight
years.
for my
You
people,
heard?
bro. I'll really fight for my people. I will really fight
Bread
for the word
man.
nigga.
Bread
I'll really
man.
fight for that.
Bread
I'll
man.
really fight for that, Kenneth.
Bread man. Okay.
I'll
Find
really
your
fight for
trainer.
Huh?
Bread man. Go find your trainer. Flip. I will give you videos. I will get to 200. 200 is the catch weight.
Hey, yo,
I accept this challenge.
We're going to talk behind the scenes. I don't know if Bread Man's serious.
Do it sound like I'm serious, y'all?
I'm serious, bro.
Baby, I
where
love you.
Where I'm from, when a man say,
I don't
look,
care
Zab
where
Judah
you
said,
from.
Look, you don't have to take my word for it. Zab Judah just
I don't
told
care
y'all.
where you from.
It's the same way I'm where
I
I'm
accept
from.
your challenge.
When a man,
You came on and said 500.
Turn up, Brad. Look, when a man
You
say,
came on and you said 500.
Turn up, Brad.
Then you went on my page and saw that I was no
when a man say he gonna do something to you, and you say he gonna bite your face off, Zab Judah told you I was
when he
supposed
went
to happen.
down, he saw that.
Zab Judah told you.
He saw me
Zab
go
told you.
past
Turn up,
somebody.
Zab told you what's supposed to happen.
Brad, when the crazy told me shut the fuck up.
Once a man shows you
Then
an
he
active
said he
aggression,
will
and
bite
you
you
tell
in
him
the
I'm gonna
face.
bite your face off. Zab Judah told y'all what's supposed to happen after that. It's only
So,
one thing that can happen.
wait. So wait, the hands ain't good enough. He gonna try to bite.
No, Brad, you accept the chat. Yo, Brad, you entertain this, Brad?
Yeah. Yes, bro. Yes.
What about
yes,
Brazy?
yes, and yes.
What about Brazy, Brad? Because you said you wanted to fight Brazy. And
He
Brazy
can get that work too. He can get that work too.
Brad.
He can get that work too.
Now. I got the receipts. I will fight you for this. I will fight you for this. I don't want to see no backtracking. I don't want to see, oh, meet me on the back alley. Oh, do this. Oh, do that. Y'all saw both of them. That's a 2-fight deal, right? That's a 2-fight deal, right? I just want to make sure that's a 2-fight deal, right? And I should get a third. I should get a third optional for putting the work in to make those 2-fight happens. I will fight you for this. Where's Charleston White? Let me show you why. Let me show you why I keep saying. Let me show you why I keep saying where's Charleston White. We're gonna throw, and I'm about to end this. We're gonna put Charleston White in the mix too. Let me show you why. We're gonna put Charleston White. Where he at? We're gonna put Charleston White in the mix too. Let me show you why. Oh, I gotta go. Do I have to go to my other account? Do I gotta go to my other account to find him? Damn. Oh, I got it. Here we go. Let me show you why. And you tuned in to the Black People's Podcast. Make sure you hit like, make sure you hit share, and make sure you hit subscribe. I'm about to show you why we gotta throw Charleston White in here as well. Right? Again, I got receipts. I got receipts. Right? But stay right there. Re-up. Get you something to drink real quick. I'm finna show you. Let me get up right here. I'm finna show you why Charleston White deserves to be on this list as well. I want a 3-fight deal. Zab Judah Queenzflip. Let's make it happen. I want a 3-fight deal. Brazy. Then I want Kenny P. Right? Then I want to mop the flow. With Charleston White. Right? Really. No, we're gonna talk about it. Let me stop. I can't give y'all too much. It's time to start talking business. Let me get these receipts up. You tuned in to the Black People's Podcast.
Juice. Blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice. You got that juice. You got that juice. You got the juice.
Look, the power's in the people. Should've asked for equity, but we rather be equal. Let my people go, Prince of Egypt, this the sequel. Could never give up the precious, watch them burn just like Smeagol, it's the Ak. Giving life like an aunt. We went from Chaldea, but ended on Plymouth Rock. We went from Black Tulsa to Section 8 out and watch. Judas in the Black Messiah, them crackers, they want me shot. That's the truth too. Black man magic, I might hit they ass with voodoo. Took the Bible but left the land. Desmond Tutu, we only blind black at this point. Go grab your who's who. I rep that north side till I die, and that's a blues clue. Look, I ain't never want the recognition. All praises due, man. We in full submission. Now that I got your attention, you should know you got that juice too. Non-GMO, please don't let them people fool you.
Power, yeah, power to the people. Yeah, all power to the people. Yeah, the power's in the people. In the streets mobbing, repping good over evil. Look, power, power to the people. Yeah, all power to the people. Yeah, the power's in the people. Burning and looting, repping good
Got
over
him.
evil. Look.
Got him. I knew it wouldn't take me that long. I knew it wouldn't take me that long to get them receipts. Come on, man. That's what I do. I knew it would not take me that long to get them receipts, man. Salute. You tune in. You tune in to the Black People's Podcast. You tune in to the Black People's Podcast. Make sure you hit like, make sure you hit share, and make sure you hit subscribe. Make sure you hit like, make sure you share, make sure you hit subscribe. Make sure you hit that Cash App too, man. Make sure you hit that Cash App. If you would like to support the show, feel free to Cash App, $Breadman281. That's $Breadman281. Or you can hit the PayPal. The link is in the chat. I want to take the time to say salute to Nina Tay all day. We appreciate your contribution. Salute to Nina Tay all day. Oh, man, I'm supposed to have her ready. Where we at? Salute to Nina Tay all day. We appreciate your contribution.
Shit like that.
We appreciate your contribution, Queen. We appreciate your contribution, Queen. Now, I'm gonna try to keep the podcast going as smooth as possible, right? But I want to take the opportunity to open up my platform because I've never been the type of nigga. I never, ever been the type of nigga like a lot of these niggas out here. You feel me? To talk about another man. You understand what I'm saying? And not extend to platform or extend the opportunity for him to speak up for himself. So let me get up. I got Kenny P, who I was calling, aka Kenny Coon, the Black Conservative. We know who you are. So I'm going to give you an opportunity because I've been going in. The receipts are already out there. A lot of black people want to know why you don't have a problem with the white boy saying nigga, but I digress. I will give it to you. Let me make sure I got you on the mic. We ain't gonna do much. I just want to make sure we get you on the mic. Mic check 1 2. Mic check 1 2. Can you hear me, Kenny? Yep. Okay. Yeah. You should be good. So the floor is yours, my G. Let's go.
That's strange hearing that from you, but the reason I jumped on your platform is not to disrespect your platform. I watched that whole live over again. And I realized something. Accountability is the key word, and that needs to be taken by everybody. Accountable for what you do, and that's my main gripe with you. And then icing on the cake is you calling people out their name that you don't know, that have a moral compass and skin in the game regarding certain things that you feel a certain way about.
Mm-hmm.
You cannot tell me I'm a this, that, and third out my name and not have me address you. If you could be honest, I'm on your show. Did you hear me call you out your name before you called me out mine? Did you hear me challenge you to anything? Or did you put the placebo in?
Well, I believe because you did speak of aggression, you already talking about that. So I believe, like most people, my approach and my aggression was hard for you to swallow. So you did respond by how you wanted to see me and what you would do to me when you saw me. And so things began to turn up more and turn up more, as they should from there to that. What do you say?
You're not taking accountability for what you put in the game.
Okay.
That was the catalyst for it going in that direction. I do not know Breadman 1. If Breadman does not disrespect me, I do not disrespect him. That's 2. 3, whatever y'all dealing with, Queenzflip, Face, that, and the third. It seemed to everybody but you that you didn't want to take accountability, that there were steps. If you didn't want to follow the accord that you made with that man, contact him right behind the scenes like you did prior and say, this is the direction I'm going with. That's honorable. You understand? But when you break a pact and then you make erroneous examples as for why it was okay without directly saying it's okay, that's not okay. He said you doing this for clout. I look at it like you doing this to build your platform. Black conservative, you gotta do more research about me. You understand? You gotta ask people that truly know me. I don't stop a man from making his dollar. If you truly did your research on the shows, you seen I didn't agree with Face's points of view. But at the end of the day, I said, chase your dollar how you gonna get your dollar. I'm not gonna stand in your way because you have to look in the mirror at the end of the day and when you get up and be comfortable with who you see. My gripe was you calling me out my name and disrespecting me and don't think I would step up to the plate. And if you honest with yourself, if you keep it a beam, I did say that to that man. I did stoke the fire. His aggression was toward somebody that came on a platform that wouldn't let somebody speak. You have a great mouthpiece on you that you can keep going and going and going without harping and taking accountability within a given conversation where you pushing something. It should never, ever get to the point where other people, and I'm not going to mention that man's name, wants to really, like, if he see you as something else going to happen and you have to defend yourself as a man for fear that it goes really, really bad. And that's not the only one. If you have a gripe with me and a real gripe, there's nothing wrong because I'm around your age and we come from a place where it can be handled with a little scruff, a little shake up. But at the end of that, men are still men. Men take losses, men take wins. I've lost my share, I've won more than I lost. But I keep it a beam. I stand square on mine.
Nah, let me.
That's what you didn't hear because it seemed in my mind when I laid my head down, I was like, I wonder if he felt he was getting attacked from all 3 sides.
I haven't. Flip just posted it. Actually, I watched it a little bit. I haven't been able to sit down and watch it all, but I did. That was the first thing I was thinking about this morning. You understand what I'm saying? Like I calmed down and everything. I told Flip, I said, yo, I calmed down. You feel me? I got a better clear sense of judgment, this morning. And I said, yo, Flip, I still feel the same way. But allow me to explain why. And let me ask you a question. Wait a minute. Let me say this. Nah, because you make good points. But you have to understand my perspective as well. I don't know if this has ever happened to you or anybody else that's paying attention. You had to have seen, I know you've seen the vitriol and the battle that, and I want to be careful because regardless of what anybody say, since what was that, October, I haven't really covered that man. I have let that man rest in peace. And when I do speak of that man, I try to put some kind of respect on his name, regardless how y'all see it. And I got the receipts. But I will say this. If you know about the history of that battle right there, you know what I'm saying, that beef, whatever me and that man had, if you saw how drag out nasty that was, if you saw how I was and how I get, and you saw, you know what I'm saying, like I ain't had nothing to do with that, but that's, you know what I'm saying, like it's just how fucked up that is. Me personally, if that's resting and nobody messing with that, I don't think you or anybody else should be the person to step up and try to resurrect that unless you're ready to take on the same shit that was going on, because you have to understand that that's what it is, Kenny. I didn't create that. That's something, that's the true facts, and that's what that energy is. So I have to ask you, you see what I'm saying? And that's why you got the same energy, because I assume when you jump out the window and you start speaking on that and you start pulling off old band-aids, because what you don't know is I still carry that with me, my G. That shit didn't make me look good. That ain't nothing. My people, I had to talk about that shit with my people. You know what I'm saying? Like, a nigga really died on some crazy shit. That shit, you know what I'm saying? So when you pull that Band-Aid off, I assume you still want to assume that role.
Okay, watch this. Look at the timeline that Flip pointed out to you.
Uh-huh.
Let's move that out the way. When you say I involve myself in something that don't have nothing to do with me, so I'm peeling off the scab pretty much, or what's unhealed is yet. You made it so, and that was the example that was made. You did you take accountability for the gravity of bringing up something that you call a receipt regarding something that I funded that night, and a certain female, being that we in Me Too times, try to make it more than just me taking the chicken out of her hand? If you truly did your research, she was trying to put a man in a position where she felt she was in harm's way or worse. And that's why I had to get on the show and defend myself, even though I did not know the ramifications of how far she was going with it. But I'm a man because I couldn't remember and I was drunk. A man takes accountability for that. And I apologize. Then there was another show where she tried to make me sound like a stalker, pervert, this, that, and the third. But that wasn't the case. And they got found out. Oh, you live and you got the phone on, man.
Yeah, we got calls too. We got calls in. I'm respect the interview though. Let's go.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you brought that up, but he showed you why I took accountability, and you've yet to take accountability for doing that. And I used that as a moral equivalent.
Okay.
Which it was.
Okay, now here we go. What you and a lot of other people miss behind the scenes, right? And, you know what I'm saying, live a lot of times, we've went through this before, and I have taken accountability and apologized for not keeping my word. And I explained why, which a lot of people disagree with, why I didn't keep my word, as far as, well, circumstances changed, there was other news, and I had to make a decision. As far as a lot of people disagree with that. Nonetheless, I've apologized several times to Queenzflip personally, behind the scenes and publicly. Now, I have the issue, right, when people try to take that, you feel me, and I guess roll that into a snowball or ride that wave, because the only person, you understand what I'm saying, that I feel like I have to answer to with that situation is Queenzflip. Now, when it comes to the beef with itself, that's something that I gotta reconcile as a man. You don't know how I feel about that. People don't know how I feel about that on the inside. You see what I'm saying? All right.
Let me flip that coin for you.
Go ahead.
Let me flip that coin. You trying to bring up the chicken situation. I just explained to you how bad it could have got.
Right.
If I didn't go stand on what I needed to stand on.
Right.
And I showed you the equivalence. I'm pointing out, if you truly made an apology, and just take this as solid, Brett, man. If you truly made an apology for that, you would have took them things down. Rather than still try to monetize those, because those shouldn't have been. You should have cleared out and just moved to a different topic, because you have the intellect and the wherewithal to work on something else, to build your brand and monetize your page.
Respect.
But you chose not to.
Respect.
Because you still had it up there. And that's giving you a point. That's not trying to destroy you. That's critiquing you.
And so when you speak to and so
I apologize. If I did something to Breadman and I posted something about Breadman and it was derogatory or disrespectful or could make other people, as you saw, feel a type of way where they want to take it somewhere else with you, maybe I need to clear that air, because that's not the direction I want to go in. Because I want my brand to have shock value, but within boundaries. Not with street people that want to come and step up on me, and you have to defend yourself as a man when you see certain people. I don't think that's what Breadman wants. I think he wants a fruitful brand to build and do good. Not burn bridges left and right. Start calling people out their name, talking to OGs, talking about you gonna kiss them in their mouth and pull down their pants. And I'm looking at you and I was like, you really don't know that man. And I'm not trying to diminish who you are on the other side of that screen. But there's certain people that don't play like that. And he expressed it and you still poke the bear. And I think you have the intellect. And I'm giving you this. I think you have the intellect to pick up on social cues and pivot without having to take it to the point where you inviting yourself to something where it's a goal with other people. They're not going to give you, okay, we can shoot the fair one inside the ring, get a slice of the pie for 2 men. Best man win. Whoever lose, shake hands and keep it moving. They're not trying to play that game with you.
Okay.
But you're not seeing it.
Okay. Talk about it. Because here's my take. Now we digging into it. Let me ask you a question. One question is, at what point do we draw the line? Do we draw the line and stand on it? You understand what I'm saying? At what point do we draw the line and stand on it? Because that's what I feel like I'm doing. But then you say, nah, niggas don't wanna take it to the ring. Niggas don't wanna, you know what I'm saying? Niggas feel a certain type of way. So then where do we go from there? Because a part of my brand is knocking that down. So are you telling me to quit? Like, what do you tell a man in my situation who may? Let's go. Let's go. Bring it back.
No problem to revisit it. You have the intellect where you can pick up on the social cue and the wherewithal to pivot and find a different approach where you can de-escalate what's going on and still stay on your point and make it potent enough that you look at it at a different angle. Because you was partly doing that, then you flew off the handle, calling people all out. No, you was going somewhere and you didn't even pick up the cue. That, okay, he disrespected my moms, this, that, and he said, you could have easily told me you wasn't rocking with Cat like that. It'd be understood, but he still put you on a platform because it's not only jokes, you do have an intellect.
I appreciate that.
But you ain't gonna go nowhere. All that work you do, it's like you build this up with intellect, and then you say I'm gonna kiss you in your mouth. You lose all credibility. So all the blocks that you just built up is like Chingun. All them down now, and now you gotta start from scratch again and build it back up. So that's like that that turn. Insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and looking for a different result. And you not seeing it.
I want.
Not a man I'm going to back down to, but you have to be honest with yourself. I did not come and call you out your name.
Mm-hmm.
I did not offer a $500 challenge to a next man. You did. You're mostly upset I called your bluff. I'm going to defend myself like any man that I know is cut from my cloth. I can't beat everybody. I'm not going to act like no super machismo tough guy. But trust me, I'm a hard out. But I don't want to go there because we can speak logically. If you be disrespectful to me, I'm going to be disrespectful to you. If you treat me like a king, I'm going to treat you like a king. Because I know you got the intellect. You think I'm just there barking at you? Or am I listening? Okay, the guy got something there, but look what he's doing with it. So, somebody's supposed to rock with you? Because that's your goal. Your goal is to build up, not break down your brand. So it's counterproductive if you're doing that. I'm wise enough to tell you that straight up. And we having man-to-man talk right now.
So you did time before, correct?
I could have did 15 years pen time. Didn't snitch on nobody. Just gave me a chance. I had to fight hard. Lot of attestation so I could get my securities license. Gainfully employed. I came a long way. I could have went the other way.
So as a black man, you know very well about anger, correct?
Very much so.
Okay.
Grew up in a dysfunctional household.
And so as a black man, you know that it is it's counterproductive to try to find ways to release that anger, correct?
Hence the trouble that I got into when I was younger.
There we go. Okay.
I'm not denying that. Any man that denies that he grows up in a certain urban area, single parent, and he ain't got to figure it out and go through life's angst, they lying to themselves. The two main things that hold black men down is pride and ignorance. Anything you ask me, I'm gonna tell you truthfully. Have I been poor? Yes. Have I looked out for a lot of people? Yes. Have I looked out for the wrong people? Yes. Have I been effed over? Yes. I'm not gonna stand here and be on your platform and lie. The man told you what I am. I'm honorable. I ain't got nothing to hide, nothing to lie for. But there's one thing. A man gotta stand on his square. 2 feet or 10 feet. You gotta be consistent. You gotta protect yourself. A man offers you a challenge, you accept it. Let him know you ain't backing down because I don't think you would respect me if I would have cowtailed and put my tail between my legs. But that's not me. That's not my makeup. That's not how I'm cut. You understand? But if a man is trying to build something, why would he destroy it within 2 or 3 video blogs showing that he can't rise above the BS, pivot, pick up on social cues, and then build upon it?
Well, let me say this. What people need to understand, what I want you to understand is, just like everybody else, well, you know, when it comes, and I don't want to say his name. I want to be respectful, but when it comes to the issue, just like it left everybody else. You understand what I'm saying? With a lot of I guess emotional remnants. You know what I'm saying? Like stains and stuff like that. In a crazy sense, even though I never got to meet the man face to face, because of how everything ended, whether people want to believe it or not, I walk with some of the same things when it comes to that. So, I want to apologize to you, right? Because I believe I gave you that same energy. You understand what I'm saying? Right off top, you know what I'm saying, when it came up. just because that's what the situation was. That's just really, I'm still affected by. I'm still highly affected by it. So when I hear people speaking up on a manner that you did, I become extremely defensive, as if he was still here and I'll instantly turn you into him. So I want to apologize to you, right, for calling you out your name. You know what I'm saying, for taking it that far right away. It was not classful. It was distasteful. And you right. I can be come with a more intellectual approach. I can be more paused about situations, and I'm working on that. But people need to know that when it comes to that situation, is very touchy for me. It's a very, very, very touchy topic, and there's no telling how I will respond. But I will apologize for how I responded to you.
Your apology is a man. But here's what. I gave you the keys to the car, but you just sat in the car and you ain't turned the engine on. And me saying that means if I'm truly contrite with my apology to Flip, I would have took those things down a long time ago, because I'm wise enough to take other lemons, make lemonade and lemon pie.
Now, when you speaking, you're speaking to he's speaking to the AIDS awareness video, y'all. I'm
speaking to anything that holds a print of that man's face or any subliminal that leads back to face. I would take it down, because the quicker you do that, the quicker it's escaped from minds while you bring your other contents to life. People got short memories when you pushing out good content. I'm gonna give you an example. Charlemagne early, Charlemagne now. Because you're a meteorologist, correct?
Facts.
His approach and the energy he put out there almost got him killed right out there in front of 32nd Avenue of Americas.
You talking about the time the one that he tried to joke about, or was there a separate time? The one they caught on camera with Lil Kim people?
Caught him on camera, dude went upside his head.
Yeah.
He showed you that great footwork. How you dance through traffic and get to a safe space. My man, that's my district. I've been in the building. I've seen him. I've seen Andrew Schultz. I've done work in that building because I'm a technician. Besides my financial license. But you see, he elevated. Now he's a force behind being a constituent for minorities.
That's a fact.
He's offering mad opportunities for minorities. He's opening mad doors for minorities. He's picked up many books, sat down with great political figures, start building his acumen and getting away from the things that could destroy your brand before your brand gets to build. And look what happened. Once he started getting his mind right, wrote a book, wrote another book, start being on panels, aligning himself with people that could get him in those doors where he can open the door for other people that need that helping hand. You have that power. If someone says, how do you judge Breadman? I said, I'll put a question mark. Because you don't know how far he's going to go.
Facts. That's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact. Let me ask you a question. Because, again, I didn't get to watch, the video yet. But what personally made you want to tap in this evening?
Because I was thinking about it all day. I said, I'm in the gym. This is my regular. My man hit me up from Overthrow Gym, the one that you seen on my page. He was like, you ready to go get ready for this or not?
You saw I was doing my homework. So you saw I do the knowledge. I see, yeah. I see you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Here's the thing, Breadman.
I see you.
While you doing homework, I could do homework, but there's people that look out for you. And there's people that look out for me. given, much is required. I meditated
Mm.
and look what happened.
Mm.
I looked at, I was like, let me accept your message. Let me listen to the context.
Wow. Well, see, I forgot. This show you how powerful. Yo, hold up. Hold up. Let me see if I can get this up, bro. Cause I wanna now I'm gonna have to apologize again, bro. Let me see. Let me see if but I want people. I'm gonna keep that where it is in. I'm gonna keep that where it is.
I'm not putting you in double jeopardy.
I left this man a very distasteful, yeah. Man, my bad, bro. This some real shit. This some G shit, bro.
You understand?
This some G shit.
And I know why you were saying what you were saying. Any man would respond in the same fashion if a man put his back to the wall, if he a true man. You were like, okay, I'm not gonna back down for your challenge, but that's what I'm gonna accept. Because if you look at it and you're objective, you put it out there. You were the catalyst. I just accepted. That's not being disrespectful. Why you want to fight me? You so engulfed in just pitching out verbiage and going. Redman didn't say, you know, I offered that man a challenge. I challenged him. I challenged him. $500 for you too. That's what you said. I would have never had that energy for you if you never said that. I would have not agreed with you not owning up and clearing out and building more content, and I gave you a moral equivalence like you said you had receipts. Moral equivalence, but here's what I did. I said, I'm sorry, never addressed that again, never had a problem. The only time it gets brought up is when people dig deep and do research. The majority of people, what chicken thing? It would be the same way with you in the face thing. Breadman is over here. He done dropped 100 other pieces of content, which he's monetizing. Oh, that? I don't think I need to talk on that because the people that I need to talk to and break bread with regarding that situation, I did. So nothing could come of that. People are elsewhere mentally. You give people a negative attachment to something, they hold on to that a whole lot longer than something positive.
I hear you. I see.
I wasn't a man of logic and confidence. When you asked the question and I didn't answer, you said, when I looked at it, what did I see? I was ashamed of myself.
I didn't feel good about it, but again, you spoke on not being bagging down and you feel me, having to be a man about yours.
Listen, we human.
Yeah.
A lot of times we're gonna react because we're not perfect. Humility is something gained over a lifetime. Some can't even master that when they're in the grave. A man should never feel good about getting out of his character and calling the next man out his name when he's supposed to be building. The conversation can still be impactful and potent without it having to go to those places, without other people feeling that if they saw you on the street, they'd want to do you something, rather than have dialogue. That means I failed if someone put on a platform to have discussion regarding certain things because I wasn't able to keep my cool, and you failed as a meteorologist because you didn't pick up on social cues and you weren't able to pivot and put it in a intellectual space where it's thought about and better discussed rather than the aggression comes within the conversation. You got mad. I mean, you chimed in because the other brother came in and he tried to dominate the conversation rather than letting the African brother speak his mind and get to the root cause of why there's a divide between African Americans and Africans born overseas. And that could have been a fruitful discussion rather than him trying to come in and impart knowledge he picked up in 2 or 3 books.
So what is your advice, or what are your thoughts when approaching a situation like Brazy? Because I respect I respect where you're coming from when you say, yo, Brad, you more intellectual than that. You can come from a better, you know what I'm saying, a smarter angle than you do sometimes. You feel me? I respect where you're coming from. So in respect to a situation like Brazy, how do you think that we should deal with those type of issues in the community? Because some issues have to be met with the same type of energy, or should we just distance ourselves, leave that alone, not cover it? Like you see what I'm saying?
Brazy situation, that starts within. And when you put a certain person in a culture, they mimic that of that culture. You put a black man in Asia or Japan, and he's open, and he's able to adapt and learn, he'll start speaking Mandarin. You put a black man in Australia, he'll start picking up that dialect. You put a black man, I'm talking about any minority, any person, white, black, okay, they're not minority, they're majority, but you put a person in a certain demographic, the tendencies start getting picked up over a period of time. You put a Caucasian kid that grew up rough on the streets around people that use the N-word frequently. He smoke with these people, he eat with these people, he fight with these people, he fight for his people. He's going to imprint what he know. Is it right? No. Your approach? Same as the approach with Mo. Okay, I got one right now. This is a perfect one where I could pivot and see where his mind at.
Okay.
See what his background is. How you grew up, the same question you asked me. Single mother, no parents, foster, shelters. Okay, what you been through? Then pivot. That's where you want to stay?
I hear you.
There's a gambit of questions that you can answer. You can offer and get answers to. And then make an assessment of where this person is and where they need to go, and use your intellect to craft a great discussion which you can monetize. And trust me, people are watching. They're like, yo, Red Man is showing growth now. I like how he handled that situation with Brazy rather than beat it out of him. He helped him expel it.
Respect.
The easiest way to deal with a conflict is this. See all these cuts on my knuckles? I used to fight a lot. But then I realized you be that dude that walked in the room in my 20s and 30s, and they were like, oh, here come this dude. Something gonna pop off. You don't want to be that person. You want to be that person that walk in the room, you greet it with hugs, smiles, and conversation. You don't want to aggress in your life as you trying to build your brand, and people hear brand man name and like, I prefer not to mess with.
You can follow Kenny. You can follow Kenny at Kenneth. That's Kenneth Percival, KENNETH PERCIVAL, Mr. P. There's a lot of people in the chat. Saying salute, my G. They say they respect your conversation. They say that they respect where you coming from, man.
You got
It's just about doing the homework and not turning people off. And that's keeping it a buck. I challenge you to pick up your pen. And I challenge you to catch yourself within conversations where things are escalating. Pick up the social cue and pivot. Without making somebody feel offended or they need to get on the aggressive tip. Then you win. Look at Flip.
That's a fact. That's a fact. It's been done. It's been done before. It's been done. It's been done. Yeah. That's facts.
Look at Charlemagne.
That's facts.
I'm gonna give two that you directly know, and doors start opening. You know, Flip things start changing after that little altercation that was up there with that guy.
Yeah.
He put his mindset differently. A lot of people was hoping he failed. He didn't fail. He made the adjustment. He's still human. He still gives you a little taste of it. But more so, he knows how to conduct himself within those environments. If it's old Flip, you think you would have got any shine on the show?
Right. Nah, I'd have got hit with the Utu out, Kenny. nigga would have invited me down there and gave me a party, Kenny.
I'm not gonna say nothing about that, but he'd have probably kept you blocked.
You feel me? Oh shit.
Kept you blocked.
Yeah.
Prevention is the best cure.
Yeah, that's a fact.
So I figured I know no malice against you. Words is words. And when I was meditating on it, I was like, I'm putting all this energy. I got a lot to do besides what I'm doing right now. And I know that's the last thing you wanted, even though it could be monetized into something, this, that, and the third. I get it. But your goal is to build your platform from 14 people listening, eyeballing it right now to 1,400. Your goal is to get sponsorship so that you can start building content and start expanding on your ideas. And then getting the necessary team in place so that you can be successful moving forward.
Man, I can respect. Oh shit! Hold on. I can respect that, my G. I respect where you coming from. I definitely want to follow up with you. I definitely want to follow with you behind the scenes. I think we could build on this. You know what I'm saying? There's one thing about me, bro. I'm not. A lot of people think I be doing this shit for clout. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not. It ain't that type of party. So I'ma definitely follow with you behind the scenes because there's some poignant points here that I know we can build on. So I'm gonna get with you behind the scenes, bro. But I just want to say again, I do apologize for coming at you like that. For being disrespectful, for being so distasteful, off the muscle with you like that, and yeah, man, I'm gonna follow you behind the scenes, and we're going to get you back on the podcast because there's some things where we can follow up on and build on. I'm seeing the reaction, and this is what people need to see and want to see from what I'm looking at in the chat, man. So I appreciate you extending because you ain't had to do that. The message I left you today was even distasteful. Again, I apologize about that. So, I mean, if you extending yourself like this, man, this showed me that I got a lot more work to do. You know what I'm saying? I need to be working a lot more harder in the direction that I'm trying to go, man. So I appreciate you, man, for bringing that energy, my G. Real talk.
No doubt.
All right.
Reach out to me, and we'll chop it up.
All right, man. That's what's up, man. I appreciate you, my G, and stay safe.
All right, you as well.
Wow. All right, man. Yo. That's heavy, man. God damn, that's heavy. You be going somewhere, you think you know exactly where you're going. You miss the exit. Like that, bro. You know exactly where you going. You just be riding. You bumping the music. God damn it, miss. Huh? That type of shit, man. You tuned in to the Black People Podcast, man. We create. I ain't mean to be up this long tonight. You know, unexpected call. I didn't expect it to go there. Y'all seen what type of time I was on. Y'all seen what type of time. You seen what type of time I was on. I started out working. I was putting in the work. Right? And then y'all see why I took it. And then y'all trying. I've talked to y'all. I've talked to y'all about this. Y'all know I'm trying. You know I'm trying. But that's what you need. That's what you need. So salute to that, man. Like I'm mind boggled. I'm rarely at a loss for words. Rarely. I'm rarely at a loss for words. I don't know how to follow up after that. I was very, very unexpected. It gives me hope. Right? I know what to do with that. And I can appreciate that. Somebody said in the comments, sharpening the sword. Salute to Vern. Salute to Porto Rock. Sharpening that steel. Yes. Yes. I don't know how to break that one down. Well, I do know how to break that down. That's just a hard pill to swallow. You tune in to the Black People's Podcast. Make sure you hit like. Make sure you hit share and make sure you hit subscribe. I'm about to get out of here. And I want to be sure to leave on a positive note. So I'm gonna just throw this up. Oh man, I forgot this one, the new one. I should have been showing that. I should have been showing this new one. I got some new shit coming for y'all. Pay attention. I got some new shit coming for y'all. You tune in to the Black People's Podcast. Make sure you hit like. Make sure you hit share. And make sure you hit subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss the next live show. I'm back. I told y'all. I'm back. Right? So we're gonna go ahead and cap that. We're gonna go ahead and cap the show off, man. I'm gonna end it on a good note. You feel me? Get somewhere and roll up, man. Try to do some motherfucking reflection, man. That one right there makes me, you feel me? That one right there made me have to tap a little deeper, bro. Real shit. I can appreciate that call. So shit, I'm gonna leave y'all on a positive note. I'm finna be up out of here, man. Make sure y'all let me go to my Cash App real quick before I get up out of here. Let me go to my PayPal. Right? Salute to Nina Tay all day. I appreciate your support. Salute to Jay Sean Brown. I appreciate your contribution. Let me go to my PayPal real quick. Right? Go to my PayPal, man. Bam. Hurry up. Get up. Get up. I ain't see nothing in there. Okay, yeah. I appreciate salute to Jay Sean Brown and salute to Nina Tay all day, man. I appreciate your support. If you would like to support the podcast, feel free to Cash App $Breadman281. Breadman281 is $Breadman281. Or you can hit my PayPal right now. The link is in the chat. Bread Daily 832. That's Bread Daily 832. You understand? Other than that, Y'all know what it is? It's power to the people. You feel me? It's the bread man signing out. You know the damn deal. If you don't know the damn deal, ask bread man what's the damn deal. Salute to Akbar. Go follow Akbar. Salute to Akbar, A-K-B-A-R. Go follow Akbar. Power to the people.
Juice. The blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice. Yeah, you got that juice. You got that juice. You got the juice. You got that power. Yeah, power to the people. Yeah, all power to the people. Yeah, the power's in the people. In the streets mobbing, repping good over evil. Look, power to the people. Yeah, all power to the people. Yeah, the power's in the people. Burning and looting, repping good over evil.
Look, the power's in the people. Should've asked for equity, but we rather be equal. Let my people go, Prince of Egypt, this the sequel. Could never give up the precious, watch them burn just like Smeagol, it's the Ak. Giving life like an Ankh. We went from Chaldea, but ended on Plymouth Rock. We went from Black Tulsa to Section 8 out and watch. Judas in the Black Messiah, them crackers, they want me shot. That's the truth too. Black man magic, I might hit they ass with voodoo. Took the Bible, but left the land. Desmond Tutu, we only blind black at this point. Go grab your who's who. I rep that north side till I die, and that's a blues clue. Look, I ain't never want the recognition. All praises due, man. We in full submission. Now that I got your attention, you should know you got that juice too. Non-GMO, please don't let them people fool you.
Power, yeah, power to the people. Yeah, all power to the people. Yeah, the power's in the people. In the streets mobbing, repping good over evil. Look, power to the people. Yeah, all power to the people. Yeah. Power's in the people, burning and looting, repping good over evil. Look.